Hello everyone, and thanks for taking some time out of your day to visit my channel. So today's video is going to be essentially part 2 of my reaction to the whole Human Nature album by Nightwish. So if you missed the first video, I did a triple reaction to Music, Noise and Shoemaker back to back, and it was absolutely glorious. I've had all 3 songs on repeat ever since. So my idea was to go through this in chunks of 3. Which would have made the next 3 Harvest, Pan and How's the Heart. But in the comment section, so many of you said you need to also react to the acoustic live version of How's the Heart, which I think is just Floor and Troy. So I thought 4 might be a bit much, especially since my camera cut out last time. So instead we're going to do Harvest and Pan today, and then I'm going to do a second video where I react to both the studio and the live version of How's the Heart. Alright, let's not waste any more time. If you enjoy this video, please be sure to hit the like button and that subscribe button, that helps me out a lot. Now let's begin with Harvest.
Valorous straw among the millions facing to the sun. I will pause before a man whose path has just begun. Something unsung away comes.
It's different.
The quaternary code gave mankind a rose so we could see the beautiful die. Strange piece of stone hovers over crops, and a child's face aglow before the scythe. Join the harvest of 100 fields, hearty and tame, all going back to one single grain. Offer light to the coming day, inspire a child. Water the fields, surrender to the earth. Water the fields, surrender to the earth. Water the fields, surrender to the earth. They have beauty beyond the poetry, but choose a silent misery. The deeper their sea, the less remains. They'll find the pretty words and tame flocks to herd. There's that or arousal of dare. Join the harvest of 100 fields, hearty and tame, all going back to one single grain. Offer light to the coming day, inspire a child. Water the fields, surrender to the earth. Water the fields, surrender to the earth.
Man, what an incredible ride they've taken you on this album. I mean, I remember commenting on last time, just every song is a completely different direction, and just I'm trying to imagine myself listening to this whole album in sequence, and right off the heels of Shoemaker and that intense, emotional, epic ending. And this is so different again. I don't think I've ever heard a Nightwish song like this so far. Maybe they've made one like this before, but I haven't experienced it. So this is very different, beautifully composed, very much embracing their folky influences and their love for that kind of Celtic style of singing, and the instrumentation's lovely as well. I can't remember, one of the instruments, I think it was either a mandolin or possibly an Irish bouzouki that came in. I guess that would have been Troy playing that. That sounded lovely. That really was a very bright sound, added nicely to the mix, because there was a lot of kind of drone notes before that. So that was really cool. Just trying to figure out the meaning of the song based on the lyrics and the graphics. Were water the field, surrender to the earth. I'm guessing that's referring to the passage of life and death. Is like when you surrender your body to the earth and eventually feed the circle of life. I'm guessing what this is about. If considering the nature of the album and everything, I feel like that makes sense. But yeah, it's cool because obviously it's kind of a difficult topic for a lot of people, but the song is so upbeat and lovely, and it has a kind of realness to it that's very endearing. So yeah, totally new direction so far, which is very refreshing.
Water the fields, surrender to the earth. Water the fields, surrender to the earth.
Oh. Oh, they got me again. Ugh, goodness gracious. I don't know what it is about them. I don't know if it's the composition, the production. Sometimes Nightwish just produce a sound, a particular combination of noises that just has a direct line to my tear ducts. It just gets me. And I know I'm not alone. I know a lot of you feel the same. Oh, that was stunning. I think the first 2 minutes of it, I was enjoying it, but was a bit thrown off because it was not, I guess, what I was expecting. Like, the kind of mix of folk and metal was just astoundingly beautiful. I am dying to hear that again. I'm gonna listen to this whole thing a lot regardless, but I'm especially excited to hear that again because I just lost myself in it. I could not help but cry some happy tears just then because that was so beautiful. It's not complaining about death or being melancholic about death. It's kind of celebrating the cycle of life and, you know, reminding you to just embrace your life and kind of surrender to that inevitability in a kind of selfless way. That's how I'm interpreting that. So when your mind is in that place, and then just that beautiful section, that beautiful, I guess, middle eight, it was incredible. It's just Tuamas just composes these so well, so tastefully. It's just the right amount of everything. It all just flows, and it was absolutely stunning. That was absolutely beautiful. That is, God, every time I think like every song I've heard so far on this album, like I think that's my favorite so far, and the next one, I think that one's my new favorite. It's goodness. Okay, I'm already speechless, and I've got another song to do. So, okay, I need to pick myself back up together because it's time for the second song. It's gonna be Pan. sorry to stop, but I just want to quickly comment on, again, another absolute crazy challenge for Floor to sing this. I remember we commented on that in the first 3 songs, and like Tuamus really gave her a hard time, and this is no different. Just the way the notes are jumping is so difficult to hit that cleanly. There's some kind of very unexpected chord changes and chromatic rundowns just then. Really, really hard work to sing. Some of you were telling me that she had to like record it at her home, and it took her a long time to like finally hit some of those takes. So this is just so impressive once again. Oh, I'm sorry to pause, guys. I know it's sacrilegious to pause during Floor, but I needed a moment to kind of compose myself because this is so intense once again. Oh, some of the riffs in this album are pure filth. It's riff porn, I tell ya. It is so brilliant, and Empu just comes in and swings his guitar around the place, throws a few riffs in your face, and then just pieces it. It's so amazing, and this is just nuts. There's certain... I mean, maybe I'm wrong in this interpretation, but it feels like with this new album, there are certain nod backs to kind of older Nightwish. Like, I have heard a little bit of their older stuff, and some of the riffs in this kind of reminded me of more old school Nightwish, but still kind of putting their new contemporary spin on it and showing the new directions that they're taking their music, which is really interesting. So I feel like it's kind of got a bit of something for everyone. But this is crazy. I love the use of the choir in this. Very dramatic, very theatrical. I'm not sure if this is about a playwright or someone specific, kind of like Shoemaker was, or if it is just about, I don't know, writing in general. Or, I mean, there's lots of kind of interesting images in this lyric video, so I don't know. Something about you're telling your own story. Is it just creativity? Is it about artists in general? I'm not really sure. I think you guys might need to help me out with this. But yeah, I'm going to take this back a little bit because this is another just fantastic piece. Riff porn, I tell ya. Oh, they really got me with the false ending there. I felt like I got shouted at by Nightwish. I reached out to pause and then they just got me. Oh, crikey. Once again, just 100% record so far on this album. Every song has been unique and amazing in its own way. I mean, again, I feel like each one, I have such high expectations from the last song that when the next one starts, I kind of have it in my head, oh, I'm probably not going to like this one as much. Every time they just do something different, they turn it up in some way and just make it a fantastic roller coaster ride. That was fascinating. Again, Pan, what is that? At first I'm like, is this Peter Pan they're referring to? But, you know, I guess that doesn't really fit with this album. Pan is... Okay, I had to Google this to figure it out, but Pan in Latin is all. So, okay, I'm no closer to figuring this out. Is it just talking about the endlessness of creativity? Like, is it almost like empowering artists? Like, you can do anything, you can encompass all. There's no limit. I don't know, it was very dramatic and empowering in a way. That's kind of where my mind was going a little bit. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm going to listen to it a couple more times and try to figure it out, but I'm really interested to know what you guys think. What is your interpretation of that? Maybe I'm completely off. Maybe it is about Peter Pan or maybe something else. But musically, again, absolutely fantastic. Another just very challenging song around. I mean, they are just getting me more and more pumped for their online performance, and I hope they're going to do all of the tracks from the album, even though Floor has expressed not wanting to do that, which is understandable, but these are going to be amazing live, and I'm sure they can pull it off. If anyone can do it, Nightwish can do it. But that was a joy once again. This album is so fantastic. I absolutely love it to bits. Alright, so we're now 5 tracks in. So I guess the next video I'm going to do is going to be How's the Heart. And that's going to be the studio version and the live version, and then I guess we'll do the next 3 tracks in one video. So yeah, I hope you guys are still enjoying this format, enjoying my sequential journey through human nature. Yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this video and what you thought of these songs. I'd love to know your interpretations for sure. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button. That really does help me out a lot. And yeah, thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.